Hey guys, BK and the Saw Dogs. I got finished a 200 yesterday, and sold it immediately. Uh, a guy that heard I was building it, came over and wanted to see it, snatched it up, and before I could barely even finish it and get it all completely tuned, uh, he was down the road cutting with it already. Told him take it a little easy. New piston. Want to work the piston in slowly. Let the ring set. If you go super hard at it right away, you have that possibility of heat and cold contraction, because the piston will heat up differently than the cylinder. So you'll get a little bit of wetness there. You don't want to. So we got a new one that they dropped off. A guy dropped off for me. My favorite, one of my favorites. Another 200T. So we're going to go through this again, and we'll mess around and we'll look through this, and we'll do an initial look through. I've already noticed that one thing here, we got a broken handle mount, so I'm going to need a side plate for that. I have compression, and I've actually already checked it for spark. So the way I check, easy way I check spark is I have a spark meter here. I put both of them in. One's connected to the spark that's already in the unit. One's connected to my ignition coil, and if I give it pulls, you'll see the thing go orange, which means I have spark. That is going from the ignition coil to the thing, which is good. That means I have spark. But one thing we're going to do is pull that spark plug that looks old, and I'm sure it's beat up. So let's get into this, and we will see what we got. The carburetor already doesn't look good because the flapper, and as always, have your magnetic thing ready. I think I've got it down to the point where I know every screw on a 200, 201, 201 TC, all the top handles, just about. So we open up. Woo! We got a pretty dirty carburetor box, but doesn't look too bad. The lines look really bad. Like, we're gonna replace all the lines. I could definitely tell that. Well, you also don't have a throttle cable. We're missing a choke cable. Okay. I'll start writing all this stuff down too. Okay. Well, let's just take her apart first here, since we're not really connected to here. I don't think we're connected to anything. So the carburetor was just sitting in there. It wasn't connected to a absolute single thing, which is interesting. So new channel for me. just starting out. I'm a self-taught mechanic. My grandfather taught me a lot. I kind of built on what he taught me. I worked for Stihl for a while and learned a lot from them. I've been building and fixing Stihl for a while now. I just enjoy. It's like my transition from motorcycles. A little bit better, a little bit easier with the two-stroke, and I absolutely love logging, arborist, all that. So it goes along with my hobby of woodworking, always has. So it goes right along. So just now, I'm just going to pick out the intake boot ring, which interesting, really dirty. So we'll get this out of here. Okay. I'm going to take the handle off there. One there. We have one there. Trying to see if it's going to come through. It doesn't feel like it's going to come through. Well, that's okay. Second one through. Okay. Take my handle mount here. I usually just loosen that and leave it in there. Now I gotta take my ring out. Okay. Now I'm gonna push in my intake boot to be able to take the handle off. Then I can inspect the intake boot and see how things are going there. I already see we have no fuel line, so there's one annular, they call them annular buffers, that's shot. That one's trash. I'll be replacing that. And then here, you just have to unhook the kill switch. Make sure we don't pull and mess up the connection. But I do have to rebuild those on occasion. And it looks like this definitely needs some love. I'll have to fix that. I don't like electrical tape inside my saws. Pretty dirty. Even the impulse line looks like there was definitely nothing coming through there for a while. So I will start taking all these parts, and then we're gonna put them in the washer. I'm gonna move them up. So let's see what we got looking like piston wise.